Greetings, friends and family. I'm glad to be able to pop on today. For those that are new to my channel or to this site, my name is Michaela Rena, and I am a certified master tarosophist. And I've been doing this for over a decade. No, more than that. Definitely more than that. so and I actually love being able to read the cards. The other day I did an environmental tarot, which I'll do on the weekends. And so make sure to subscribe so that you can see how to read tarot without having cards on you. Anyways, I am reading today's message. We are in a Wani Gibeus in the zodiac sign of Cancer. And Cancer is very nurturing, can be very nurturing. Also, Cancer can tend to have their feelings or its feelings, as we would say, on our sleeves. So your intuition may definitely be more pronounced during the next day and a half, that you notice that this moon is in the Cancer cycle. I'm pulling cards for today. I like Mondays. It's Monday Moon Day meditation. Really time to examine how you would like to direct the energy for the week, so that you're not necessarily repeating things that happened last week that were less than desired or expected. Literally learning from those things and then moving forward. The first card I'm posting is I like this one, the 10 of Wands, and it's reversed. Very, very good, because that card usually denotes some sort of burden, a lot of things that you are holding on to, that you've created, but it's not necessarily going anywhere, stagnant. So the foundational card is that you are successfully letting go of all the projects that you've been obligated to do or to perform, and there's something else embarking. The Knight of Swords shows up, and this is reversed, and so it looks like that when it's reversed. So you may wonder, what is that connected to? I'm going to pull one more card so that we can see how the Knight of Swords reverses is in connection to this burden that's being released. The third card is the Two of Cups reversed. Okay, and the fourth card is the Ace of Swords reversed. Oh my gosh, we got a full deck of reverse cards. That is, well, yeah, that does happen. But anyways, so as I see it, I want to say the theme of this reading is really about the swords, and swords is about our intuitive, creative, our communication, the way that we speak and the way that we think. And so here, this burden, these projects that we've been involved in really take a lot of time and a lot of effort, right? However, here, this is on halt. And this is literally like, okay, it's time to stop being the mouthpiece and the go-to for all of these projects, because now the projects are starting to, level out. And so we don't always have to be the one. And I know that as the oldest sibling, sometimes we can take on that personality in our households and then outside of our household, in our communities. And so it's okay to relax a little bit. You don't always have to be on the go. And it may also be time to begin journaling or write down the things that you noticed really worked for you as you were involved in those projects, so that they can go better when you are asked to stand up for that again. Here is the Two of Cups. However, that is reversed. And so I find that this card is really interesting. Let me show it to you. You have two people here, one really in a positive just has a pure motive. And this yellow that this person is wearing, even though it has white, might have some jealousy involved here, that you're dealing with people that aren't necessarily aligned with what you are feeling right here, right? And your spiritual development. This person is definitely got some work to do, being that they're standing, not necessarily in courage, but it could just be insecurity. That's what I see right there. However, it's reversed. So because you've now let go of these projects, you're not so immersed in them, you might be able to step back to see. That's why I said, taking time to write. There's your pen right there. Taking time to write about your experience, about what you noticed in your community or in your household. Who was a helper? Who, you've got to ask yourself these things. Who was offended? Who was a helper? How could I have been more of a participant, or how could I allow others to participate? Like, there's a lot of things. Again, releasing this burden from all of the projects definitely feels good this time of the year. And Ace of Swords, it's really reiterating for you to write down the thoughts that you have around this experience. And use it to your advantage. Understand that you can give these thoughts that might be stressful, give it away to a higher source. But it's definitely good to reflect and to write it down so you don't forget. And you know how to do something better later. Okay, well, thank you for joining. I'd love to get your feedback. You can go to my website, beewell.com. Go ahead and book a private session with me, and I look forward to being able to communicate with you. Thank you. Have a happy Moon Day Monday. Ashe.